Hello and welcome to SDN Tech Forum. So we are back with a real networking topic today, and let's see what is in our agenda. So today I'm going to talk about the new smart license. So I have done a couple of videos earlier around Cisco's policy, changing policy towards smart licensing. So very, if you have some legacy devices and you're dealing with Cisco gear for a long time, you know that the license is perpetual. License used to be perpetual, right? So there was no subscription method uh, uh, initially. Then Cisco moved towards the smart licensing, where your licenses has certain duration, and now there is a another evaluation or another enhancement to that, which is called smart license using policy. So, in our agenda, we will discuss smart license using policy, the new framework. Then we will compare this new framework with the earlier framework, not the older one, earlier framework. Then I am going to introduce you with CSLU, Cisco Smart License Utility, and this is just another flavor of satellites. So if you guys are using smart license, you must be aware of the on-prem satellite, right, which work as a proxy to talk to CSSM or smart license portal. There is a new variant of that, which is called CSLU. Then we will discuss about different connectivity types to CSSM. So all your network devices, how they are going to talk to CSSM, direct connection, direct internet connection, proxy, using proxy, or you are going to use CSLU, and we will compare and contrast. Finally, I'll show you a demo. In that demo, I'm going to uh, show you some pre-checks before smart license using policy, what happened, and when you upgrade your device to newer release where smart license using policy comes into effect, what are the key things you need to check. All right, so smart license using policy enforced in iOS XE 17.3.2 onwards, right? And I think 17.3.3 is GA now. Okay, what is changing? No change to the ordering process of hardware or software. You still use uh, your same ordering process, whatever you're following, right, via partner or directly. There is no change into that. What is changing really is now there is no evaluation, eval license, right? So there was initially 60 days of eval license. There's no concept of eval license anymore. No registration per device to cisco.com, so you really don't need to like have all your devices talk to cisco.com on individual basis, and I'll talk more about it when we go into demo. No ongoing communication to cisco.com per device. That's great, right? So you don't have to like keep on communicating with the CSSM on daily basis. You can set some policy. You can do it like every 15 days, 13 days, 90 days, and so on. And send report with software license use on change per purchase. So whenever something is changing, you can send the report. And this is the hyperlink which talk about smart license FAQ. I'm going to show that in later section, but I'll put all this hyperlink in description. Please do read it. Then in agenda, what we have SLP versus SL. So SL is a earlier framework before 17.3.2. SLP is a 17.3.2 onwards. Smart licensing on my left side, day zero registration required. Using policy, no registration required. You can just upload a report. Mandatory eval mode. It always start with eval mode, 60 days, and then start consuming license. No more eval mode here. Regular interval license reporting. Uses report require on change. So if you change your license level or you are adding or reducing licensing, then you only need to report that. You don't need to like have a regular interval reporting. Pre-use software compliance requirement per device per use, and software compliance is managed on change, right? And again, there is a hyperlink shown below which talks about the new SLP framework. Finally, what is CSLU? As you can see, it is sitting in between, and it is deployed as a microservice or Windows host. Basically, it's an application, Windows-based application. You can have VM flavor also. In future, this application will be inbuilt in Cisco DNAC, right? So if you have a Cisco, you are a Cisco DNA Center customer, then you don't need a separate CSLU. The functionality will be inbuilt within DNAC, and DNAC will be talking to CSSM. All your network inventory will be talking to DNAC, right? But I'll have another video when the feature is available. Okay, able to deliver online or offline connectivity model for licensed data. So CSLU is not like that. You have CSLU have to be online and talking to all the network element all the time. No, it's not like that. There are a couple of method you can utilize CSLU, and we will talk about that in next slide. Key functionality, it send authorization code requests, receive auth code from CSSM, and can install this auth code on devices. Depend how CSLU is talking to devices. It collect uses, so it has a pull model also. In push model, it can push authorization code and other things. In pull model, it can collect users report and upload this to CSSM. RUM report is like your users report. Basically, it is collected online or offline. Let's talk about different type of connectivity. On my left side, you can see all Cisco infrastructure or gears, right? Routers, switches, WLCs, uh, even ICE, right? All IOSXE and other things. And then in between, we have CSLU. On my extreme right, I have CSSM. Network devices want to report their license users to CSSM. They may have two options for connectivity. One, they can have enterprise connection to CSLU application, and CSLU application in turn is connected to CSSM via internet and report the license users. Another way is network devices themselves. They may have a direct connectivity to CSSM. You may use proxy, right? Because not all devices in enterprise have direct connection to internet. So whatever it is, direct or proxy connection to CSSM and upload the report directly. And finally, demo time. But before I do a demo, I want to go through all these links, right? Which I have shown in my slides. So here is a FAQ, Smart License and Smart Account FAQ. Very useful document. It's a must read. I'll highly encourage you to read this. So it's not related to smart license using policy directly. It is overall smart licenses. Okay. Please go through this, and it will help you in case you have some legacy devices and you are upgrading software and moving to the new releases. Here, see, it's doing the same compare and contrast. Smart license previously, smart license post November release, which is smart license using policy or sometimes called SLP. What is different in 17.3.2? You can see alternate user can manually upload record directly to CSSM and all those things. So you don't have to be online all the time. You can do an offline model also, right? And this is, I think in my earlier video I have already talked enough about smart accounts. So let's go to other deployment guide. Smart license using policy. This is our focus, and this is the very nice deployment guide available, and you can use this to change different type of configuration because some configurations are also changing when you upgrade. The defaults changes, and then you need to go ahead and configure. When I do the demo, it will be clear like what default changes and what is the new configuration you have to do. But please bookmark this, keep it in your back pocket, it will come handy. And then we will talk about CSLU, Cisco Smart License Utility User Guide. What is CSLU? What are the different method available? Please, if you are planning, if you are a satellite customer, satellite won't be supported anymore, so you need to use CSLU. Read through the guide, understand the capability and different model so that you can pick what is right for you. All right. So you can see system supports up to 10,000 product instances, single tenant. Right now it is only single tenant, um, one SA, one VA, but I'm sure they will be coming with relaxed requirement. And this is the recommendation you need. It's not too heavy application, but yeah, to be safe because it's critical, right? Now, how to configure CSLU? You can see license smart URL CSLU, and then whatever is your CSLU IP address, and then the port number. And don't forget to add this API section. Okay. Once you have your CSLU configured and application installed, there are a couple of things you can do. There are not much screenshots here, and but please read through the document. And mostly, what I want to show you here is the connectivity method from CSLU to devices. Okay, so there are a couple of connectivity method supported. As you can see, product in instant initiated only. That means network element will reach out to CSLU, okay, using HTTP. Then we have other three CSLU initiated method. That means CSLU will reach out to network element. First is CSLU initiated netconf. So it will use netconf RPC call. CSLU initiated using RESTconf, and CSLU initiated REST API, which is like, I think it's the simplest one. Maybe I understand that. That's why. So three ways CSLU can reach out to network element and fetch the user's report, upload it to CSSM. Otherwise, product can also initiate the conversation, say, hey CSLU, this is my user's report, and CSLU will upload it to CSSM. All right. So now it's time for a demo. In demo, what I'm planning to do is I'm going to pick up a ISR 4451 with older release so that I can show you how I'm using the legacy transport, which is call home, and report my licenses to CSSM. And then I'm going to upgrade that device to 17.3.2 or 17.3.2.3, where SLP comes into picture, and then we will see what are the things changing and what to do to bring the communication back up, right? And then we will talk about some advantages of this new method. So thank you. Stay tuned for the demo.